Hey there, YouTube yogis. Welcome to Tina's Yoga Room. Today I'm going to guide you through a practice that is yoga for couch potatoes. So yoga for those who are sitting around a lot. It's a pandemic. A lot of us are at home more, home offices. So this very simple class is going to get the body in shapes that are the opposite of leaning in while you're sitting. So we're not going to do anything super hard or tricky or flexy. We're just going to open the body in nice, simple ways. We're going to start by standing. So come to the top of the mat. Plant your feet down. Legs spread through the toes. And spin the palms to face forward. That alone gives the shoulders an external rotation. And usually when we're sitting down a lot, there's an internal rotation of the shoulders. Now I want you to take the arms behind you as far as they can go. And then reach them wide and all the way up overhead. And then complete that circle, bringing hands to heart center. With the breath, it's an inhale to drop the hands, sweep them back, wide, overhead. And the exhale to then bring hands down heart center. And let's take one more. Inhale. And exhale. Now let's take the right arm up overhead. Left hand is going to circle that wrist, reach it up, and then take a lean to the left. So you should feel a lot of length being created all the way down the right side. And then come back to center. Let's switch. Right hand takes left wrist up and lean right. And back to center. Let's once again rest hands at heart center. Now we're going to build a little more heat in the body. So you can bring the toe mounds to touch, keep some space at the heels. You could also separate the feet, but keep the toes slightly kicked inward. Bend the knees and reach the arms up. We're going to work with the breath here. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, straighten the legs and find the sweeping of the arms up. And exhale, bend the knees again, hands to heart center. Inhale, straighten everything, reach tall. And exhale, sit down. Let's take two more. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Now bring hands to hips and straighten the legs. Take right foot, cross it over the left one so that there's a good space out in front of you and space between the feet. All 10 toes are facing forward. Bend into that right knee and feel this left hip press forward. You might already feel that stretch in the hip. The left arm reaches up again. Right hand circles the wrist. Now lean to the right and let the hips kick to the left. Come back to center, hands rest at your hips, and we're going to swap. So let's bring the right foot back and then cross the left foot over. Make some space, forward, backward, and side to side. All 10 toes face forward, bend left knee. Draw that right hip forward. Right arm up. Left hand to circle and lean left. Back to center, hands to hips, and unwind the legs. Let the feet come to a comfortable distance. If your toes can touch, great. Arms go wide. Take an interlace of the hands behind you. Now, if this is not accessible, maybe you can take hold of the elbows. Let's roll the shoulders way down the back. Press your knuckles down and let your heart lift up towards the ceiling. So very broad for the front of the body with a heart opener. Now we're going to keep this shape, but bend those knees again. Now we're going to look down, pass through a pretty low chair pose, and then we're going to straighten the legs as much as you can into a forward fold. The arms may be floating up. And then let's lower the hands all the way down to the mat. Drop each of your knees down. And we find all fours, tabletop. Take your belly button and drop it way down towards your mat. Lift your tailbone, lift your gaze, pull your heart through your arms. Now press the mat away from you, hug your belly button towards your spine, tuck your chin, and curl your tailbone under. Once more, come forward, gaze higher, and then curl under. And come back to center. Any way you come to sit is fine. Return to a cross-legged seat. So it doesn't matter which leg is in front, we're going to end up swapping them. Walk your right hand off the side of the mat. Left arm reaches up. Lean to the right. Then come back up. The right hand will cross over to the left knee, and now let this left arm drop back for a twist. You could also lower the hands down. Relax the knees. Now let's take this left arm up overhead, face forward. See if you can take a hold of that opposite knee. And then pull the knees into your body, rock back, chin to chest. And then forward. Release the hands out in front of you and take a quick walk out. This is a stretch for your hips. Try to keep your tailbone grounded and just listen to how far you can go. Find your edge where you can comfortably breathe, but you do feel a stretching sensation. And then walk back up. Now switch the cross, opposite leg in front. Left hand off the side of the mat, reach the right arm up, and take your lean left. Walk yourself back up so that left hand comes over to your right knee, and then twist. Right arm reaching back or tented down. Right arm back up, face forward, and cross. Right hand to left knee. Pick up both the knees, rock back, and tuck chin. And then come forward again. Hands walk out in front of you and take your lean out. And walk back up. Now straighten the right leg out in front of you and take your left foot Bring it right to your inner thigh. We're going to sit nice and tall, face that right leg, and take a lean out. Press out through the heel, let the toes come towards your body. And walk back up. Take the left foot now and drop it to the side of that right leg. Right arm is going to wrap around and the left hand drops back for a twist. Face forward and straighten the left leg. And pull your right foot in. Sit tall and fold over left leg. Activate the foot by pressing out through your heel. Walk back up. Take the right foot, step it across. Left arm wraps around, right hand back and twist. And back to center. Straighten the right leg, give them a little shake. And that's that. Super easy stretches, a tiny little flow, especially if you are sitting around a lot throughout the day. Spread the word, share this class with one of your friends. And if you haven't yet, subscribe. The button's just right below here. Thanks for hanging out. Namaste.